Thanks, Kolk. It's a pleasure to join you guys. So yeah, we were part of the pilot program initially. First, we started with a small amount of maintenance tickets and a small group of service providers. And once we saw how easy it was to share the live task card and keep all communication at and in one platform, we quickly expanded and used it across all our service providers.
We did see a few comments in the chat box that I think the question was, do we have to now train our contractors? Um, can you just verify that? Was it hard to train them? Was it easy to introduce it? Maybe your feedback on that?
Is yeah, because it's just a shared live task, a link that's being shared to your contractor.
Mm,
There's no initial setup required. It's very quick. Yeah, some contractors are not very tech savvy, so just a quick, brief explanation on how to
yeah,
click, just like Leon did now. It's fairly quickly, and they get it filled real quick, and then
that's
communication
awesome.
starts flowing from there. So much
That's
easier.
amazing. Can you ever share with us what stood out most for you about the feature? Again, talking to to our clients, to your colleagues, be raw, be real. You don't have to sell anything. Tell them exactly maybe what you experienced as put this in your hands.
Yeah, so from our side, just purely based on the fact that communication is a very important task in maintenance, having that constant contact with your contractor, I mean, obviously sending WhatsApp, sending emails back and forth, that was a struggle for us. So just to have everything on one platform and everyone can communicate with the most updated information just made everyone's life so much easier.
You maybe to ask also, how did it change the way you work with service providers?
Yeah, Skulk, like I said, the back and forth communication, a contractor doesn't always sit in front of the computer the whole time. So just to be able to share that live task to them by WhatsApp makes things so much easier. I mean, just to give you an example, if you've got an emergency maintenance ticket that needs to be communicated to your contract provider, with the ability to be able to send it on WhatsApp quickly, they can give you updates there and then, send you photos, give you proof of work that is completed.
Yes.
Not being constantly following up from our teams, like what's the progress. And yeah,
Mm,
it's just that visibility wasn't there before, and it makes
well,
everyone's life so much easier.
I'm sure it has helped you with tracking and also accountability on the journey.
For sure. Definitely. The the tracking of it made it so much more valuable because being going back and forth and having WhatsApp communications, sometimes you get agents as well involved as well with maintenance and many different WhatsApps and communications back and forth. And now that you've got everything on one platform, it makes it so much easier to say, okay, listen, job is completed and everyone can
Yes.
take accountability and going forward. Everything is on one
It's 10
platform.
hours.
Can I ask maybe, you manage more than 1,000 properties, I think, maybe for more than 2,000 properties. I think it's more than 1,000 properties. Um, what would you say to other people, clients today that are on the verge of potentially considering to use this? And again, this feature is free of charge. There's no cost to it. Just for everyone to know that as well. There was quite a people asked the question, what's the cost? There's no cost. It's included in your subscription on enterprise. Just your last, maybe your last comment on people online today. What would you say to them?
Well, I'll definitely recommend it. It just the fact that it brings all communication onto one platform, and just to give you my personal opinion is that, sometimes things get lost in translation with back and forth communication, and now having everything on one platform and being able to go back to a previous task card that happened like 6 months ago, you will now be able to have all that information and all that proof of work and in one platform. And it's made a massive impact on our side, changed everything, made everything so much easier, and just to be able to manage your maintenance ticket so much more intense. It made everyone's life easier. So I definitely recommend it for anyone.